Greetings and salutations to all my SEO friends and family. It's Ralph once again. Welcome to my channel, Graph. And in this video, as you can see on the screen, we're going to talk about the 5-steps system for ranking any website on Google. 5-step system for ranking any website on the first page of Google. And as you can see, I'm not hiding any information. It's already right here on the screen, so let's just talk about it. Okay, so now I want to say this. This can work for local SEO, and this also can work for affiliate marketing as well when it comes to ranking a page. Local and affiliate, this simple 5-step system works. So we all know on-page optimization, how important that is if you are if you're not a novice to SEO, right? So on-page optimization, this really determines what keywords you will rank for. All right, so make sure your on-page is on point, and pretty much it's really about H tags. You don't have to keyword stuff your content. So if you want to rank for, if it's local, if you want to rank for something like best plumber in Orlando, Florida, have that in your H1 tag, right? And use it one time in your content. That's pretty much all you have to do. On-page optimization really isn't that difficult now, guys. You just, like when it comes to writing content for on-page optimization, make sure, like I said, your tag, your H1 tags are on point. Yes, you can really, if it's local, I don't really focus too much on anything outside of H1s and maybe H2s. But, I look for, I do look for keyword density as far as like how often are the other competitors using the particular keyword to rank for. I do look at those things as well. And this is not a tutorial. This is just I'm not going to take you to a website and show you how to do these things. I'll do that in another video. But basically, I just want to talk here, right? So on page, there are a ton of videos on YouTube about on-page SEO. It's not that complicated. That's the whole point. Like, type like a regular human being. Use your target keyword in your H1 tag. Use it one time in your text, preferably at the top of your page, somewhere at the top of your page within like the first paragraph. Use the keyword that you want to rank for, and that's pretty much it. Just type to convert, like write content to convert. That's what you really need to focus on. Write content to convert, and then go back and see if you can make your on-page optimization any better. That's pretty much what I'm getting to. Because if you have think about it, guys. If you got a website that's on the first page but it doesn't convert, your website is pretty much going to drop in rankings because the user experience isn't that good. So when I talk about on-page optimization, I'm really talking about writing content that will convert, having forms on your website, et cetera, that will convert. Always think of conversion, because that's what matters the most, right? So always think of conversion. So put the user experience first, All right, so hopefully you got that. Now, let's dive into off-page SEO. The first thing that I like to do when, if it's a brand new website, or let's say it's a site I haven't linked to in a very long time, I love to send social signals. So I'll send some social signals to a page that I'm trying to rank, because I believe social signals pretty much justifies the links that you can create after that. It's not something that shoots your rankings up. You might go up a little bit. You may fluctuate a little bit in the rankings. Like, you may go up, you may come down. That's a part of the process. You're going through the Google dance when you're sending social signals. And if you do get an increase in rankings, let's say after let's say all you did was run social signals, right, one time, and you waited 30 days, you may go up a little bit. But this is not something that I use for gaining rankings. I use social signals to justify the links that I'll get or that I'll buy or create myself after I do the social signals. All right. So the next thing here, as you can see, guest posts. Like I said, I think I uploaded another video. I like to buy my guest posts. Right. SEO is a pay-to-play game. You got to pay now. You can do manual outreach, all right? There's nothing wrong with that. You can do manual outreach and ask people to let you write on their website. It's not as saturated as a lot of SEOs and YouTubers that I see, SEO YouTubers that I see out there, it's not that saturated. It's just a time-consuming thing to do manual outreach. Why? Because you got to reach out to the person, then they respond. They'll typically ask you, what is this all about? Then you tell them, you got to tell them more. Then they got to give you a topic to write about. You know, I've been there, done that. It's better to just pay for the guest post, right? So you can do that on websites like Legit. You can do that on websites, even like Fiverr. You know, you can find some hidden gems on Fiverr, but you really got to look and search. But I like legit.com. So I like to get my guest posts from there. Now, I also have press releases as optional. Press releases are optional. Press releases, see, a lot of people say, don't do press releases. You know, I've seen a lot of people say that. But they still work. Now, here's the thing that you got to understand about press releases. Press releases are very powerful because you're getting links on like Fox News and CBS and all these other different type of websites. You're getting links on like real websites. But the thing is, it's one article, it's the same link, and what happens is your rankings will disappear. It's not that Google has necessarily de-indexed you, because your site will still be indexed. But if you're on page, let's say 5 or 6, you'll disappear. You'll be like, what happened? And you'll freak out. But you got to just wait, because in 2 to 4 weeks, your rankings will show back up after a press release. And typically, it's going to be at minimum a page higher or more. All right. Now, I've seen this has worked for me in local SEO, where I ran like 3 press releases. And the first time it happened to me, I was like, oh, all my rankings are gone. What's going on? And I was trying to rank a GMB. And the GMB did rank. Like, press releases definitely rank GMBs. But when I saw my website disappear, I was like, okay, whatever. My website disappeared. I didn't really care. But I just kept running the press releases to rank the GMB. And I realized, obviously, I had a link pointing to my website. And then after like 2 months, my website went from page 3 to page 1, position 5. You see what I'm saying? So press releases actually still do work. You just got to be willing to wait. Now, here's the thing about press releases that you got to understand. Another thing, only use naked URLs as your anchor text. Only use naked URLs or the brand name of your website. Don't use any word. That's it. Only use those. Don't use any other variations of the keyword you're trying to rank for. Don't use anything like that, or your site will drop in rankings for good. All right. How do I know? Been there, done that. So press releases, really good for local. I'm still doing some tests. Actually, I'm getting ready to test it for affiliate marketing. And let me see. It's for an e-commerce site actually. So I'm getting ready to test that in like 2-3 weeks, something like that. So I'll give you guys an update on that. Press releases for affiliate marketing. Now, the next thing you want to get is traffic. All right, traffic. Why do you want to get traffic? Because if you're getting social signals, think about it, guys. You're getting social signals, guest posts. Eventually, your site has to get traffic, and this is a good thing. You don't have to necessarily you don't have to wait to rank. So you're gonna have to pay for traffic. Now, I do have a method where I get targeted traffic actually for free. And I do apologize, and I know a lot of people are going to be pissed off, but I really can't share that method right now. Not because I'm still testing it. It works. I just not at liberty to share that because it's a secret. I don't really see anybody talking about it, and it really does work. But you're going to want to get traffic. All right, so you're going to want to have a budget set aside. And let me do this. Let me put $sign here. You're going to want to have a budget set aside to pay for traffic. All right. So obviously, guys, you can go to Facebook to find traffic. Also, you can go, depending if you're doing like affiliate marketing, you can go to Pinterest to find traffic. Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram, like you can get your traffic from there. You know, so that's what I recommend. Like, you're gonna have to get traffic. because again, if you're getting social signals and you're getting guest posts, eventually your site got to get some traffic. Like it looks normal for you to have social signals, guest posts, traffic got to come in. Google is looking at that. Like you can't get these social signals and these guest posts and no traffic. You got to get these, like these things matter. All right. And the next thing after that, obviously, is PBNs. PBNs for power. All right. So you're going to want to get PBNs to help you push you over the edge and get power. So when you get social signal, these are obviously going to be naked URLs. When you're getting for your anchor text, you're going to have naked URLs for your anchor text. Guest posts. If you're doing guest posts, and for guest posts, I recommend naked URLs. And what else? The branded anchor text. Excuse me. The branded name of your website as your anchor text. So if your website is Bob's Plumber, then Bob's Plumber, you can use that as your anchor text, right? And then you can also sprinkle some variations in there of the keyword that you want to rank for. So if you want to rank for plumbing service, Orlando, Florida, you can sprinkle in different variations of that. So it can be the best plumbing service in Orlando, Florida. Orlando, Florida plumbing. You can use different variations of the keyword that you want to rank for in your guest post as your anchor text. All right. Then, like the reason you're doing that is because you don't want to use the anchor text that you want to rank for too much in your guest post, because you want to save that for your PBNs. Your PBNs are going to give you the power to push you over the edge. So typically, I don't like to use PBNs until I get to page 2 or 3. Right. So when I get to page 2 or 3, I'll purchase 5 to 10 PBNs, and that will typically push me over the edge to get to page 1. And the whole time I am still getting traffic. All right. So that's the 5-step system for ranking any website in Google. If they're telling you anything else, I'm not gonna say they're lying to you, because there's more than one way to skin a cat. But this is pretty much the system that I like to use, and it's working for me. I'm getting page 1 rankings. And this is for social and this is for affiliate and local marketing, local SEO. Excuse me. I apologize, guys. It's like 3:30 in the morning. I'm recording this, but yeah. So this works for local SEO and affiliate SEO. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave those questions in the comment section, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Take care.